Are you looking for a Samsung device under 20,000 rupees with an awesome build, great camera and a bigger display? There we have the Samsung Galaxy J7 Max 2017. So in this video we're gonna talking about the pros, cons and also the full and final review of this product. Before starting, if you don't know, this is Rajesh here and you watching Smart Reviews. So let's get the Samsung Galaxy J7 Max 2017, and as you see I got the matte black color. So first of all, let's talk about the build. As per the build goes, Samsung Galaxy J7 offers a full unibody metal design with a great build and awesome looks. On the front, you get a 5.7-inch Full HD IPS LCD panel with a 2.5D glass covers on it, and it looks great as the AMOLED panel. On the back, you get a 13MP camera with f1.7 aperture with a single tone LED flash and also a smart glow feature that we've seen before on the Samsung Galaxy J2 Pro. So for the camera department, Samsung Galaxy J7 Max is a better option. If we're talking about the UI is pretty smooth and impressive as the Samsung Galaxy S7 on S8. If you go to the about section, then you see it look the Samsung Galaxy J7 Max, and if you go to the Android, it's given the Nougat 7.0. And the Samsung also claims that after the releasing of Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro, which come later this week, we got more and more update with the J7 Max. And in this device, Samsung also offers a application that called Samsung Pay Mini, which is the same on the Samsung S8 and S7 Edge. But in this case, you can't add your credit and debit cards. You only add your Paytm wallet. So if we go to the CPU shade, so you see the device runs on MediaTek Helio P20, which is not a bad processor, and it's same clock speed as the Snapdragon 625. But the power consumption is better on Snapdragon 625. There we have the 5.7-inch Full HD display with 4GB of RAM, 32GB of internal storage. If we go to the sensors, then you see there are multiple sensors here, and magnetometer, ambient light sensor, proximity sensor, and also the gyroscope to enjoy your VR content. So if I run the Antutu benchmark score, then you get the proper idea how the device works in daily to daily life. So let's start the Antutu benchmark, then show how it goes. So after the whole and to the benchmark, there we have the score is 62,084 and the 3D score is 11,000. For this device, the score is not bad. So if we talk about the camera, which is the most important thing in this Galaxy J7 Max, so on the front you get 16 MP camera with f1.9 aperture and also a LED plus, and on the back you get 13 MP f1.7 aperture that will be great for low light photos. And if you go to the pro mode you get more and more feature, and in this device Samsung offers an social camera that you can also use the filters you found on Facebook, Snapchat. And for the camera department, the Samsung Galaxy J7 Max going to be against the Oppo, Vivo and Xiaomi, that they offers only the selfie without nothing inside their phone. So Samsung Galaxy J7 Max will be the competitor of Oppo and Vivo in this price range. And if we go to the right side, then you get more filters in this camera. So for the camera section, J7 offers a lot. If you go to the settings, then you see the video recording is only up to full HD. There is no 4K recording here, and there is no stabilization also. But for the pricing here, Samsung gives a lot for the camera section. And if we go to the build is awesome here, and Samsung gives a full body unibody metal design, and also the color and smoothness of the metal, texturized metal is great. And on this side you get the SD card slot and also the SIM card slot. And if we talk about the connectivity, Galaxy J7 Max offers separate slot for micro SD card. So on the top you get a single SIM for SIM 1, and on the device you also can connect your OTG pen drive. As it's shown, I put my 32 GB OTG, and if you look at the notification, it already shows that the OTG is now connected with the Samsung Galaxy J7 Max. So there is no problem with adding some external storage through the USB. So on and all, if you talk about the fingerprint on the Samsung Galaxy J7 Max, as the previous J7 Prime has some issue with the fingerprint, that out of 10 times it only captures the fingerprint only 4 times. So let's test the fingerprint on the Galaxy J7 Max. Is it completely 180-degree fingerprint sensor or not? So let's see. As you see, now I'm going to up and down, and as you see there is no problem with the fingerprint sensor given in the J7 Max, and it also improved from the J7 Prime previous year. So all in all, the conclusion is that Galaxy J7 Max offers a lot for its price range. If you wanna buy it for yourself, then go to the offline store and get it for yourself. And please don't forget to subscribe and like this video and share this video if it useful for you. Thanks for watching. See you later.